Now, I'm kind of surprised of Twilight of the Gods because I wasn't sure what to expect, especially with Zack Snyder, who made this animated project that he wasn't really dedicated, but he had a sort of idea. He had to sort of scratch and tap Netflix to say, "Hey, I want to do this project," and he does it. And this animated project was not a disappointment. In fact, if you're a fan of Zack Snyder, specifically of his 300 movie, that you think is the best film he ever made. The rest is sort of okay, but this is sort of his his basically his fullest accomplishments. Think about that, but in Thor mythology, specifically of what if Thor was a sort of a murderer, but he's sort of tweaking because Loki, who the one who screwed him over, he wants his payback. But he get a little bit impatient, sort of breaks to this sort of party of this sort of wedding of this sort of a woman called Thea and the king. The king and Thea sort of fall in love and battle, figuring out who they are. Both of them sort of lost their loved ones and kind of fall in love together till Freya asks to basically meet my parents and my family. And the king says, well, I can't have to, we are gonna get married. And they went to see them and realize the Freya is half giant and half human. And he's sort of thrown away, he's trying to communicate, trying to make peace with the giants and make this happen. And everything was going fine till Thor comes in and started murdering everyone. It's almost like a shock. The kill factor was incredible. The creativity of the kills was so interesting. In fact, if you're a horror fan, if you like kill counts or kill creativity, this is the thing. This is for you basically because the murder rate is just crazy. But this is the thing. I wasn't expected to be good how it is. It's stupidly fun and good. Writing wise, it's not that impressive. You have moments like I kind of wish he rewrites some of the words he says or give to the voice actors. But other than that, this thing is stupid fun. Especially how everything starts with Thor hunting Loki. He got frustrated. He crashed the parties. Now Thea, she wants her vengeance of Thor. Even that she being used by Loki that she doesn't know. He just wants to protect himself or using me. She doesn't know what to do. But one thing she knows, she wants vengeance because Thor went crazy, murdering left and right everyone. It's almost like a mouth dropper because the creativity of the kills is just pretty good. I mean, it's sort of shocking, but you get why Freya is angry, bitter, frustrated, and she just wants to get her vengeance. And her husband, like, sweetie, yeah, I know. I first cry out, first warn of the dead, then we do whatever you want. Just give it time to breathe. But you understand Thea, like how much anger and frustration she has what Thor did to her. And you kind of like that dynamic because usually this kind of films or shows they focus on the main lead and don't focus on the secondary lead like the husband or wife. Usually they're not as important or kind of mocked or belittled. It always happens. Doesn't matter if it's a female lead or a male lead. Every single time, and every time you do that, it's sort of frustrating to watch the series, especially if there's sort of a revenge movie by female who try to be a badass. Always give you a little bit of bad taste in your mouth. It's always not all the time, but always once in a while happens. Sometimes the guy version also, but it's one of those you have to really know that if you've seen this type of genre hundreds of times. And this is sort of surprised me. Zack Snyder elevates that. He doesn't believe it's the guy or the main woman who is the main lead. Both of them are equal respected. I love it. It's put the position of the king that he loves his wife, but he knows this mission is suicidal. You don't know this is the right thing or not. He's trying to give her understand we gotta lost even more things if we keep going this direction. But keep move up with her because you're gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna bleed, you're gonna bleed. We all end here. But he always trying to remind her, just chill, relax. We are getting there. just really think about it. But once more, Frank can't. She's so in a rush, but you get that. You understand her. Who if you put her in your position, you be like her. Almost frustrating, but yet you kind of get it. And I think this is why it works so well. Not all the time. You have moments I like. I kind of wish they kind of rewrite certain things just to make her more likable, but it never falls that deep. It's always trying to be elevated, trying to make her relatable, understand the things she does. But on top of all this is just kind of fun. I mean, it really is. I'm sort of surprised how smart that Snack Standard made this. Of course, before I continue on, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, do reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, you like how it's going, like to help my channel, put like, comment, and subscribe. And anything else, like thank you to people who do that because it really helps my channel. Now let's get started with the rest of the review. Now, coming into this show, I was sort of surprised. This is sort of a quest. Like, I wasn't expecting of a team of five. Each person has a personality. Each one have a value to the main mission. But every time they do make a deal or agreement, you sort of question it. What do you mean you have to lose something to get something else? Or you have to give your sword, but the sword will collect something from you. And you that sort of vagueness makes the whole team question certain the things. Like this is what I kind of like so much about this animating because if he does, let's say, pick up a sword, some of them they would easily take the sword without question. Others, not really sure. Like, yeah, I don't think I want to risk my life for this sword. I'm fine with what I have, and that's just sort of interesting. You can see the differences of opinions of the group, and that is just really hard to pull off because you don't know if the character be too annoying or not enough interesting pouring on their own opinion. It's all about perspective of that of visual character, and it works so well. Of course, this is something I also want to talk about because it's just frying your face constantly. Not every single scene is sort of the sex scenes. I mean, it really is there. I mean, the first episode doesn't take that long. It just shows you a naked woman. It was sort of a Valkyrie who picking up a soul for a warrior, but a bunch of them. And just sort of kind of weird that he the next night chose to make a Valkyrie naked just with wings. I'm just like, this is very odd, kind of respective, but okay, I guess that's fine. And you continue on this sort of kind of up the choices that kind of make it or break your opinion. But be fair, also guys are completely naked too. So yeah, so I guess this is sort of fair. It depends on you. Depends how you feel about that. You also have a lot of sex scenes just I guess because I just know because each episode is sort of stretched out. Yeah, I guess the next shadow wants to fill in the gap for something. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing he can think of. But other than that, it is actually pretty interesting and engaging, especially how the situation you don't know they are all crazy or all of them are there for a completely different reason. One of the big examples is sort of the elf, not elf, the dwarf, the iron dwarf who makes weapons. He joined them, but you don't know why. Like they actually asked him that question. I have my reasons, and he doesn't tell you why till later on. But that's the thing. That's what makes this so interesting because each character's willing to go with her to make war with other gods and humans to reunite this all big epic battle, but you don't know if Freya will actually go with it or the king will stop Freya or vice versa because there are losing a lot of things, but yet it's sort of fun and interesting how they approach it. And I think this is why this anime is so much fun. This animation is just great. Of course, it depends on you if you like Zack Snyder. If you never watched Zack Snyder, the best way to example watching this is sort of like Samurai Jack. Like, it is that sort of be kill, be strong, be funny and gory, almost cinematic, and it works. But I'm sort of surprised he didn't put slow mo. That's his sort of sexual move of him. Every time he does a film or a show, he must put a slow down moment just because he has it, but it's not like face it now where he doesn't stick it in. But all that's all I can say. It is a fun ride. It is interesting, but I do recommend take your time because this show is long. They only have 8 episodes. Each episode is got half an hour long. You just like takes his time. In other words, it's snack standard. It's sort of to be expected because he has a habit of making a film long, so it makes sense. Make episode long. Also, like each episode is like half an hour. In the final episode, it's 40 minutes long. But you get it. You get why he needs to do this because he has huge cast of characters. Each one completely different. Each one completely different. And I think one of the best thing is sort of the explanation of Thor mythology. That his take of the mythology was pretty funny, interesting. Like one of the big examples is basically the first episode that Freya and the king trying to go to the other side of the island of meet the giants, and they have to blow the horn. Where's the horn? Is in the trees. The tree is the horn. So we have to figure out where's to put the pipe and blow it. When they blow it, the whole bridge reappear, but the bridge is just all brick, and that is just sort of kind of creative because you have a lot of creative moments here. It's just sort of impressive, and I think this is the reason why I enjoy so much. Now, the creativity of Zack Snyder really shows. It's super impressive. In fact, he did an interview in a later on project talking about Twilight of the Gods, how he was promoting, explaining the reason why he decided to make this project is because he has a really crazy imagination. He wanted to put it in a film, but every time he thinks of something crazy, it just costs too much. Till he actually finally realized, wait a minute, I can make this in any cartoon. It could actually work super well. And it shows. The creativity here is amazing. It's impressive. It's a very out there ideas that is sort of fun. Like little things, how Thor teleports himself point A to point P using lightning, but using sort of like a reflection lightning in a way. It's sort of strange how to explain it, but when you see it, you get it. And that's sort of the creativity makes this show so interesting because you can see the unlimited potential of Snack Center making more animated projects. And I hope this project is so successful to give them the confidence to continue making animated projects or an animated movie because the guy is just limitless. Of course, the only problem is his writing. I said it before. Some of the writing is sort of iffy, but once more, it does not ruin the whole show. It is basically 300 and Thor mythology take. And Thor, he is an SOB. He is a horrible person, but understanding why he's horrible, he's just tired. Something that completely wrong with him, even that he knows what he did was wrong, but you understand the reason why, but yet this doesn't excuse the things he did. And that's what's just sort of interesting because everybody is sort of kind of complicated in a certain way that you kind of get it, but sort of gory, bloody, over the top, interesting way. But all of that, I can't really say much. It's this thing I recommend. At least try the first episode because it is a ride. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Tell them down below how you felt by do like it, do you hit it, comment down below. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.